video, so you can actually record. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. So like I was actually saying, we've actually covered the first part, which is actually how to actually get what a retest before breakout, how to know when price is going to break out of the zone, basically. Understand? So then now the second one that we're actually going to is what? Risk management. Risk management. It is very some people actually don't see this as something very important, but or some people actually get to overlook this thing, overlook the word risk management in forex trading, and which actually make a lot of people to actually lose money in the market. You actually get to lose money in the market because your risk management is actually very, very, very poor. So now I was actually saying something. I said you may even be in a VIP group that the strategy is actually 90% and still lose money. You may actually even have 100% strategy and still lose money. Now, why is it so? Now, this is it. We know that per trade. Okay, now let me actually get to share my screen. Oh, okay. Sorry. Basically, I can't share my screen because I actually give that permission to Mickey. Okay, now let's just actually do it like this. I'm actually going to explain so that you actually get to understand. Okay, now this actually, now some people actually do what? There was somebody that was actually telling me one certain time. He said something like I actually gave a stop loss. Now the stop loss was I think around $3 or so. Either $3 or so. Like the guy actually did what? He risked a lot. That was actually what he did. He actually did what? He actually risked a lot. Now when he risked a lot, like it was just how many move? It was just kind of like 3 candlestick pullback. Like the pullback was three to six candlestick from this thing. That is this is from M1 from this minute 1. Just 3 to 6 candlestick from minute 1. You can see that what is actually a very, very low risk. Like just kind of like I actually gave it kind of like $3 to $4 stop loss, something like that. Now what now happened? The guy blew his account just with $3 to $4 stop loss. Now, number one, what you can actually get to see is what is greed. Number one, I must actually be sincere. It's actually greed. Now you actually funded a $40 account, and just with $3 to $4 stop loss, you've blown the account. Why? Now the person may actually do what? May actually get to place maybe kind of like five position or kind of like use a very, very big lot. I was even wondering the type of lot size the guy actually used. You understand? Like it was actually kind of shocking. And that's actually what some people actually do. They actually risk the whole of their accounts. Now they risk it based on what? Based on the fact that what they risk the whole of their account based on the fact that they know that what the strategy is 100%, is 90% accurate, 80% accurate, 70% accurate. They risk the whole of their account. They risk the whole of their account because they know that what the person they are following, their mentor, is actually very, very good. Now, even if they are risking that whole account because your mentor is very good, you actually have to put 2 things at the back of your mind, which is number one, a trade, and which I'm actually going to come this in the third point. A trade may actually go wrong, irrespective of who is giving the signal. You cannot determine which trade is actually going to go wrong. Sometimes market may actually misbehave. You understand? Market may actually misbehave. You understand? The person may actually take maybe one loss out of five signal. There may be only one loss, or maybe out of even 10. There may be one loss. But that loss now, you don't know, you cannot tell which one for certain you actually will make that loss. You may see a set of very clean, you may see 10 confirmation, but price may hit your stop loss. Now you don't know for certain which one price is going to hit your stop loss, and that is where risk management actually come in place. You understand? So risking very high is not as like risking very high is actually advisable, but not too extreme. Now, even if you are risking the whole of your account, you must calculate your stop loss. Like you must know how much the stop loss is. Then, if I place this number of position before I get to stop loss, will it take me out? Will it take the whole of the account out? If I actually get into risk all your accounts, like if I actually place if there's $5 stop loss now, for instance, if I place so and so position before it is stop loss, will it take me out? You understand? Before price actually play out, will it take me out? Now you actually have to know when either there will be what call of margin, like kind of like this thing, margin call, telling that what that your money is actually over or something like that. So you will actually get to know that. Let me getting me. You actually get to see, calculate your risks before you now get into the trade. And I don't even advise you mixing all of your accounts for a start just on one trade. I actually don't advise you. You can divide your account into 5. That is, if you actually go to risk aggressively, you can divide your account into 5. You know that what you actually have 5 trades to take. 5 trades to take. Then, okay, let's say for a $50 account, you actually have 5 trades to take. Then you know that what you're actually risking what? You're actually risking $10 per each trade, $10 per each trade. Now, if you're risking $10 per each trade, it doesn't mean you're actually going to open one position and risk everything. No. What it means is this. It means that if you're using $10 per each trade and your stop loss is $3, then you can place three positions. 3 times 3 is what? 9. Then you can place what? 3 positions. Then if you get your stop loss, you're actually going to lose what? $9. So now you've maximized the what? You've maximized your profits. Like you maximize the opportunity. Like you maximize the opportunity. If it actually goes away, you actually in more because you're actually in with 3 positions. But now you've calculated your stop loss. Your stop loss is $3. Now I actually get to what? I actually know that I want to reach $10 overall. If my stop loss is $3, then I have 3 trades to enter. I don't know if you're getting me. 3 times 3 is 9. Understand? So now then you actually get to reach it. If your stop loss is $5, then you know that what? I actually have 2 trades to enter. I don't know if you're getting me. So that basically is actually what? It's actually a guide on how to do what? On how to reach well. So risk management is actually what some people don't actually take into consideration. So now I'm actually going to go into psychology, and I just want to say just one stuff on psychology, just only one, and which is this. I want you to take note about this. No matter the strategy, also like know that there's a point for loss. Like there's a point whereby you actually get to lose. So risk well and what, and you risk well and risk what you can actually afford to lose. Risk what you can actually afford to lose. Don't see only the good part of a trade. Don't see only the good. See, some people just, you know what some people see? Some people just only see only the good parts. Like, if I place this trade and I reach so and so amount, I don't know if you're getting me. I can actually buy a house. I can actually buy a car. I can actually buy so and so thing. Like, I will be very rich. You don't get to look at what if price play out wrongly. What if it doesn't go right? What if it goes wrong at this particular period of time? I don't know if you're getting me. No matter, even though if it's 90% accurate, there's a particular point in time that what price will still go wrong. But if price actually goes wrong, then I don't know if you're getting me. Like if price actually goes wrong, then what next? So some people don't actually do what. Some people don't actually think about the negative part. They all believe that what things is positive and teach me or something. You actually have to know what the costs of that risk. If it goes right and if it goes against. If it actually goes right, you know something. Somebody like now. Let's assuming you are $20 and your stop loss is $5. For instance, your profit is what $20 and your one trade. Now you've lost what $5 already, right? Then you want 4. Now 20 times 4 is what 80. Meaning what you've made $80 on 4 trades. Now the strategy is 90% accurate, and you are sweetly and perfectly in profit. Understand? You are actually profitable. But now, like I said, for instance, now somebody just went to open all the Lotsize. See, there is no way to open a position again. Not in favor with that Lotsize because it's too much. Never getting me. The person did not actually calculate his risks. So now it actually did what? It actually closed all positions, and his account is actually blown out before what? To actually get to know and the good part of trading, when it actually get to hit stop loss or when it actually get to what? Take profit. So we should actually get to know that, and we should know, okay, are we reaching now? See, 1:2, 1:3, 1:1. I actually advise if you're taking a trade, start from 1:2. Start from what? 1:2. 1:2, 1:3, and the rest like that. So now I actually come into this. I actually want to say this, and which will actually be helpful for some of us. Now, some people don't actually know how to scalp. I'm actually saying this now because some people don't know how to scalp, and scalping is good. Scalping is good. Now, why is scalping good? Now, scalping is good because if you actually go to your H4 time frame, if you go to your H4 time frame and you're waiting for a trade to play out, now it actually takes some people patience out. Some people. So for those people that actually don't have patience, that don't have that patience to wait that long, scalping is actually good for them. Number one. Then number two, price may move down a little bit, which it has already hit what the scalp TP already. It moved down a little bit. The price now went up again. You understand? So some people may not want to see their profit getting into loss again or something like that. So they actually get what? They actually get what? They actually get to leave the trade because they don't want to see loss again. You understand? So they actually get to leave the trade. So scalping is actually good for those type of people. You see, as you got patience, then there are some time that what price will move and hit your scalp TP and move against you and hit your stop loss. There are times like that. So now, in essence, scalping is good in this sense. In the sense that what you actually scalp while you swing, or you actually scalp and still be an intraday trader. Like you actually scalp while waiting for what a bigger movement in the market. It is actually good like that. If you can actually get to what if you can actually get to let's say you place three positions, you close let's say 2 or 1 probably at what at scalp TP. You made let's say $10 for instance. I'm actually just using it very, very low. Let's say you actually made $10 with your scalp TP. You close 2. So now, even if price should go back and hit your stop loss, maybe it actually gets to hit your stop loss on that one, $5 stop loss. Now, if it hits your stop loss, you are still in profit because you've closed some already on scalp TP. So it is very, very essential most times. And don't go and place 2 positions or 3 positions on a $10 account. And I don't advise you starting to trade on a $10 account. It's not advisable to me. Like whether you're doing a small account growth to a big account challenge or something like that, it is not actually advisable to start from a small account. It's actually advisable because everybody actually wants to earn, and there's a particular risk you actually have to take. Like I still advise you risking well, real risking well. When I say risking well, like put good position, not just kind of like a very small loss. It's just like somebody funding $100 on currency and it's using 0.01. It's using the lowest loss size. Is making $2 with a very, very, very big move. That is trash. Do you actually expect to grow like that? So you actually get to what VIX very well, close some at scalp TP, then leave the rest to run downwards. That's actually how it is. I don't know if you are getting me. So that's actually how it is basically. So I actually just brought this to play because some people may actually get to see why they're actually losing. Yeah. So that being said, I actually want to introduce some certain people to you. I can actually see them. Some of them actually joined. Yeah, I can actually see them. They're actually my student. I don't know if the past one is here. I don't know if a former student is here. That is from the first class. That is the first mentee. I'm not actually sure the first one is actually here. I can't say really, but I actually want to call on those that I can actually see. Yeah, I can actually see Zamorano, can you hear me? Hello, Zamorano.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can see, guys.
Okay. How you doing? How is everything?
I'm good, boss. I'm doing great.
Okay, nice. Rosemary, can you hear me? Always asking question. Rosemary, can you hear me? Hello, Rosemary.
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay, nice. Mickey. Mickey drums. Hello, Mickey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Emmanuel, I can see you. Emmanuel, can you hear me? Emmanuel Ade Dokun, sorry. Emmanuel, can you hear me? Hello, Emmanuel, can you hear me? Okay, maybe it's not actually hearing
me. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, then Forex, can you hear me? Hello, Forex, can you hear me? Hello, is Forex around? Hello, Forex, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think Forex is around. Yeah. Okay, now so I actually just want them to actually kind of like I actually want them to share this in some brief testimony. Okay, there's somebody I forgot last. Sorry. Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel Miza. Can you hear me? It's not actually it wasn't actually in this last mentorship, but there was I told us about a 3 days class. I told us about the 3 days class I had. Like I actually held a 3 days like physical class with some people around me and stuff like that. So it's actually part of those people. Yeah, so it was actually part of those people. So I actually want to just say something. Hello, Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel Miza, can you hear me? Hello, Daniel, can you hear me? Hello. Okay. I don't think he's hearing me. Okay, yeah. I actually just want them to say some kind of like brief stuff from the past, from the mentorship they were actually in, like how they actually saw it and how they are now compared to how they were before. Yeah, stuff like that. So that's actually what I actually want them to say. So let's actually start with the lady first. Okay, Rosemary, can you hear me? Rosemary, can you hear me? Yeah, so we're actually starting with you. Yeah, we're actually starting with you. So
Okay.
you just briefly, we're not actually spending time here. So briefly, you just kind of like tell us how like before you actually started and now, what is actually the difference between then and now. I'm actually doing this. The reason why I'm actually doing this is this. I actually want you guys to actually see how you can actually be good. Understand? I want. Yeah, sorry, just permit me to note. Yeah, so I actually want you to see how good you can be. You understand? Yeah, so that is actually why I want them to actually say something. Okay, now Rosemary, yeah, we can hear you. How you were before you
Yes.
actually got to join the mentorship and how you are now. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to attend this meeting tonight, and I thank God I met Paul. Paul has really impacted so much in my life in this Forex aspect. Before I joined Paul's mentorship, I've joined several mentorship classes, and in fact, they were just confusing me from the but joining Paul's on it really simplified things. And I would advise everyone that you ensure, no matter how busy you are, try to attend this mentorship, especially the Zoom classes. It will help you a lot. Because if after you are not even around, or if you are told you can't even trade, you can later go back to the recorded videos to to recap and to understand more. Paul has really been the guy is is so good. He's so good and he breaks everything down. And I thank God where I am today. At least it made me understand so many things, other block, trend lines, decision points, liquidity, and all of that. So I encourage everyone, just try and put your mind, even at some point in time, you may get discouraged and get tired of learning Forex, but trust me, you can put in more effort, but with the help of this Zoom class, it will go a longer way for you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Rosemary. Okay, now let's actually go to the second person. Thank you very much, Rosemary. Okay, now let me actually go with Mickey. Because most people actually know Mickey on the group. So let me actually go with Mickey. Okay, Mickey, I can actually hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm
Hello.
actually looking for you. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Hello.
so how do you actually see it? Like, he's actually a runaway guy. Sometimes he goes out and come back.
I
Okay,
mean,
yeah, Mickey, I can hear you.
at church, I just say, oh, yeah, good evening, everybody. Yeah,
Yeah, good evening.
maybe if I want to talk today, I'm sure we will not be able to leave this place. You know how I actually met Mr. Paul, right? In this unit test be binary group. So, like anytime you actually post analysis, like I would be like, this thing is so like the way he do his analysis, even up till now, because if there is anything that I've actually kind of love about him is his consistency in the market. So I would be like, who is this person? Who is this person? So at the end, you will still see that the way he actually predicted the market, that is how the stock will actually go. I've actually paid 30K before to one other class like that. Of which it was just theory. Theory where they will just come to you and tell you, I'm not praying this when the market is going up, a downtrend. So, and at the end, just told us you are ready to go, you are ready to. So me, I don't know, Mumumi, so I just enter market, I just dey blow my account. So, but yeah, so but when I actually made Mr. Paul on the SB binary group, I was like, who is this person? Anytime we actually do an because I will actually make sure to follow up. So at the end, you will see that the market actually follow his analysis. You'll be like, or should be is this person actually working in dairy office or is actually pumping? So
This guy.
yeah, honestly speaking, because there are some ways somebody will analyze market because and he actually used to say something. He said what he used to do is to market to that is what he used to say. He said his own is to follow, so it's not actually that. But what the way I actually see is just as if it's the one directing the market go this way, market go this way. Oh, honestly, before you know what is going, market goes that way. See what I'm telling you now, I'm not this kind of person. So I was like, who is this person? Who is this person? So I kept following. So it got to it even got to a point at which anytime I go to that SP binary group, so all other setups, I will just keep it until I meet this particular Mr. Paul setup. Because I was just like, so one certain time, like that, just like this kind of Zoom meeting now that we are holding. I thank God now that I'm living testimony. Then, so when we hold this Zoom meeting like this, so after teaching, I was like, wow. I think that day he actually even invited one of his friends. So that his friend still, so I think I still have the note here. So after the teaching, just like the way he's asking us now, so he was asking the past mentees. So he was asking them how far, where some were even the way they were talking. I said, I was just like, could this be real? Somebody, one of them even said, what shocked me? That one was saying that I think is it $20 that he's making every day. That around December, that was last year. Around December last year, he said he's going to be
Okay, Mickey,
making.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
I still get that.
Sorry,
Oh,
30 seconds.
make I talk. Oh, beg. Go waiting my
30
eye,
seconds,
don't
please,
see.
30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. We are all
Okay, please just
continue.
summarize. Like,
All right.
yeah,
So
sorry,
that one was
please just summarize.
yeah, that one was actually saying that he's going to actually like make a $100 every day. I was like, this could this be set up or how could people this forex it is not something that me we enter, it will just look as if deriv is just focusing on me. So when I say the market should buy, before I know what is going on, the tea has started selling again. So I was like, what's pumping? What's actually going on? So I just said, okay, let me try. I chatted with him. Let me try. Let me still see at least. So when I even entered, even before the class, so the past mentorship course. So watching the videos alone, man, it helped me. So when we now started the class, oh my goodness. So Mr. Paul, you know many times.
I moved by the
wait till you don't do me.
position.
So let me just stop.
Hello, sorry.
Let me stop.
Hello, sorry, Mickey.
Yeah.
Hello, sorry, Mickey. Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
But I
Amen.
want to
Amen.
ask.
Sorry. Yeah, I can hear you.
I want to ask, are you continuing your mentorship class? That is one. Secondly, do you have an archive of your recordings or videos and trainings? And then
Okay.
what do you have to profile? What kind of community are you creating? Is it the paid VIP paid signal group, or what community are you providing to help upcoming mentees or upcoming traders like us? You understand?
Hello.
Why this is answered, I
Hello,
still
sorry.
have
Can you
some
come again?
other.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you were actually saying something like.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah. We
Hello.
can hear you.
Yeah, my question is.
What type of community? Like, I actually don't. Hello, can you hear me? Amen. Can
I
anybody hear
just
me?
joined. Yes, I can hear you. I just
Okay, yeah.
joined
So
this.
you were actually asking like,
Normally, there is this community I'm into. The guy is good actually, but then he stopped. And for a long time, we've been we post signals.
like your last question was what type of community? Like, hello.
I can hear you,
Okay.
bro. Can you hear me?
Okay, I
I'm
can
a
hear you
member
now.
of the Forex Move Academy. I'm a member of this Forex Club, and I joined not quite long, and I see what you guys are doing. You understand? I'm asking in the first place, do you have an archive of or recordings or meetings you had before your training sessions? Are you still going taking other mentees, or maybe having other fresher classes for newer mentees? Do you have recordings or past meetings, maybe you've archived or something like that, so you can have access to them? And
Okay.
thirdly, do you have are you continuing this community of, so because at the time when I joined, I discovered that you are going it's like you have a probation of 1 week or 2 weeks before you start charging people for what do you call it, for signals and all that. So I want to know whether there is any open community where anyone can benefit from anybody's tactics or signals or whatever, or lessons.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, like there's actually a group like that this thing, there's actually a discussion group, so you can actually get to join. I don't know if you're actually in that discussion group. So kind of like Mickey actually post setups there, and some other people see it though. So somebody can actually get to me even without me posting setup. Yeah, Mickey actually do post and even post when to buy and stuff like that. Yeah, he actually does that. That is actually in the discussion group actually, and that is that for that. So then for recorded videos, they are actually recorded like down from the first one I actually made, which is the first this MNC down to the second one. They are actually like all the old videos are actually recorded. Yeah, you understand. Then apart from that one, like you were actually talking about me propelling people or something like that for this mentorship and the rest. Okay, now I actually decided to actually do this Zoom meeting. Now reasons are this. There are actually different reasons why I actually decided to do it. I actually decided to do it to actually show some people, like because some people still yet cannot actually do it. Some people still yet cannot actually get to or cannot actually afford to actually get to join mentorship or something like that, probably because of lack of money or something like that. So they can actually get to learn something or also, you understand, I can actually help them in the market because the truth is this: even if I spend 2 hours here, I cannot even teach half, not even quarter of what I will actually get to teach in the mentorship group. I don't know if you're getting me. So I will not actually have to get like teach quarter, because even the mentorship group is actually for 2 months, and three times a week like that. So for 2 months, so it's actually kind of like a very, very long class. I cannot teach everything here. Yeah, still at that. And still at that, it's actually kind of like a paid class and the rest like that. So and as regards this in VIP, I actually made it as so like kind of like some people actually separate and the rest like that. Initially, I don't normally how will I say now? I don't normally Initially, I don't normally post. I used to post this in results though, right? Results. I post results like when it comes to trade results and the rest like that. But I don't really post it. Even there's this certain time I posted that this somebody actually joined. Somebody actually joined. I actually posted screenshot of this in payment and the rest. I actually did all that to actually get to convince some other people who may be thinking some otherwise or something like that. So that is actually why I'm actually doing all that. You understand? So basically, I'm actually just doing it so that to actually get to show people that this is actually what is happening. You understand? Stuff like that to actually get them away. And based on my own policy in this stuff I actually do. I actually charge for some certain things. You understand? For learning and the rest basically. You understand? But I post setups, general setups on the group. So if you actually get to see the setups and you know how to actually get to enter the trade, then you can actually enter. But in VIP, I actually tell you when to enter and the rest, like when to close and the rest. So that is actually that for that. Yeah. So sorry, please. It's actually just remaining 3 minutes. Yeah. Sorry. So you can actually get my link. Then we can actually get to talk. Hope you get me. Yeah. So actually, I actually want somebody else to talk. Which is the last person I told you of. Somebody I actually taught for 3 days physically. Although physical class, I don't really do physical physical classes. But I actually just want to show you, like, see, even Forex can be learned. I'm like, if I'm telling you this, I'm telling you sincerely. I'm not talking about somebody learning forex from what is peep, what is lot size. No, I'm talking about somebody learning forex from trend line or the rest. Like what is trend line and the rest. You understand? Like he's done with the foundation and the rest. And I'm actually going to be posting videos for those people that actually don't know what is peep, what is lot size. Like those people that actually don't have any idea about forex at all. I'm actually going to be posting videos to the group so that they can actually get to see. Understand? Yeah. I'm actually going to post so that they can actually get to watch and get to actually see, build their knowledge, their basic knowledge of all the foundation and stuff like that. But basically, somebody can actually get to learn forex even from the scratch. Somebody can learn forex within 2 weeks. Like I'm like what I'm telling you is I'm actually sincere, and somebody can be like when I say learn forex, I'm actually going to teach you kind of like for 2 weeks or something like that. Then you can actually be good within a month, like due to your practice, constant practice, and the rest like that of all what I will actually get to teach, stuff like that. You can actually be good even within a month. I've seen some people good from that part of trend line, like what is trend line and the rest, like this in the basis of pure price action. Yeah, I've seen people actually being good within 3 weeks and like so much. Like I've seen most people 1 month, although some actually go down to 2 months and the rest like that. So I've seen a lot like that happen. So that's actually why I'm actually saying this. Okay, now so briefly, I just want this person to actually get to say something. Don't know if it's actually online. Daniel Miza, can you hear me? Hello, Daniel, can you hear me? Hello, Daniel.
The Zoom meeting is about to end, Chef. Less than few seconds.
Hello, yeah.
Yes, I can hear you now. Good evening,
Yeah, good
everyone.
evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, so
I'm
I
very
actually
sorry earlier.
Okay.
The
I can hear
network
you.
on my side was very bad. That was why.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
Yeah.
I actually just wanted to just kind of like share with them like your experience with the class and everything, just within that 3 days. And this is like before you actually started